My name is Irshad Manji. I can't show you where I live. My home has bulletproof windows and a lock on the mailbox to prevent letter bombs. My journey is about speaking out against injustice, no matter who's offended. As a Muslim, my faith is unshakable. But my conscience is being shaken. Terrorists are killing civilians under the banner of Islam. I'm guided by chapter 4, verse 135 of the Quran. Believers, conduct yourselves with justice and bear true witness before God, even if it be against yourselves, your parents, or your relatives. My conscience compelled me to write a book, The Trouble with Islam Today. It's about using the beauty of Islam to counter atrocities in God's good name. I won't abandon my God or my voice.
Ugandan-born Irshad Manji moved to Canada when she was 4. She survived a sometimes turbulent childhood, which fueled her appetite for original thought.
I draw on two entities for strength. One is my creator, ultimately, and the other is my conscience.
The New York Times called her Osama bin Laden's worst nightmare.
She's gay. Go get there,
she's a Muslim.
Right?
Thursday's
What? You know, can I jump in here for a quick second? I think Mr. Kadim, with all due respect to him, is sanitizing one very basic point, and that is that in the past even 50 years, more Muslims have been tortured and murdered at the hands of other Muslims than any foreign imperial power. I'm saying to my fellow Muslims, at a certain point, we've got to take responsibility for what we are contributing to the crisis in Islam today. For speaking out, I'm flooded with furious emails. This does not exactly comfort my mother.
I feel like she's expressing herself way too much. And she's right what she's saying. I'm not saying she's wrong. But sometimes in this world, the truth doesn't go too well with people.
Mom's worried that what happened to Salman Rushdie could happen to me. He's the Muslim-born novelist who was sentenced to death by a religious leader for what he wrote. Any advice for young Muslim Canadians who desperately want to say what they're thinking and feel the pressure to shut the heck up?
Just go ahead, you know. How many people can they shut up? I mean, I think it's got to start happening, you know. And if you have the great privilege of living in one of the relatively few free societies in the world, you know, use the freedom. The point about freedom is to use it.
Islam began as a religion that spoke up for justice. I believe it's become corrupted by us, Muslims. Only we can fix it. The Quran tells us God does not change a people until they change themselves. I'm on a mission to find out, how can we Muslims change in the 21st century? Yemen, on the southern tip of the Arabian Peninsula. The region from which Islam emerged in the 7th century.